right to left here as we get things started. Bells gain control of the puck here as Zorich dumps the puck deep, just wide of the netminder Connor Taharian. And right away we get a whistle, and we're getting a penalty. That didn't take too long. 15 seconds in. Looks like Jacob Nelson will be headed to the box. And he will sit for 2 minutes here.
That's the quickest penalty I have seen in this tournament.
So a big opportunity for the Bells to get things started as they are on the man advantage. Bowers takes the puck. Back from the netminder, number 32, Connor Young. And now racing up the ice. Here is Rittenhouse. And it comes back the other way. Rittenhouse takes that away from Mills, at least for a moment. Mills will still dump it all the way down. Mentioned the winner of this game will find themselves in the championship game. That is for sure, as right now in the division, Jay Serra is 3-0, Orange Lutheran is 3-0, and Bellarmine is 2-0-1. So if Bellarmine can defeat Orange Lutheran, they are certainly going to have one of the top two spots. If Orange Lutheran wins, they obviously get in as well. And we'll let you know what happens in the Jay Serra game. Puck taken here by Bellarmine, back out of the corner. Played down low, working the cycle well out of that corner. And Bellarmine keeps control for a moment, but then it's cleared away by Orange Lutheran. Lance just played up the board, but Zorich gets a piece of it. Zorich working down low, takes it back behind the net, but he's denied any idea of a wraparound. And a big check there thrown by Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse had a huge game against Santa Margarita. He had all 4 goals.
Yeah, that was a game where Santa Margarita twice had 2-goal leads and couldn't close the game.
Now here come the Lancers, 3-on-2. Handed off to the right wing side. Make that a 3-on-3 as the Bells defender gets back. That was Rittenhouse getting into the play, and Young able to swallow up that shot.
Yeah, Bellarmine is kind of being dominated by the Eagles there.
It's a 1-0 Orange Lutheran lead as they take another shot there that's blocked by a Bells skater. Again, working to cycle out of the corner. Pushed up top, under some pressure, and the Bells able to get it out, but they're taken out of the play as Nelson comes up with that loose puck. Berezowski taps it across. Nelson cuts to the outside, takes a sharp angle shot. Young makes the save, and now here come the Bells the other way. Rittenhouse with Zorich. That's chipped off a player on the bench, I think, perhaps, or maybe it's just an offside. Not quite sure.
Pretty late offside call there.
I didn't think it was offside. I think it came off a Orange Lutheran player on the bench. We'll get their first chance on the man advantage. They've already scored a special teams goal, but not 5-on-4, 4-on-5. They scored shorthanded. And not only that, they looked maybe stronger than Bellarmine did. As not only did they score shorthanded, they probably outchanced them as well.
Yeah, they looked very strong.
Here's Vidger across the blue line. Handed off. Creeping in, top of the circles. Takes a shot. Where is it? Jones didn't know. But he ended up making a stop anyway. There's another shot put towards the net, and another save made by Connor Young. It's a battle of Connors in goal. Connor Young versus Connor Taharian. Not only that, it's a battle of different spellings of Connor.
Oh.
C-O-N-N-O-R for
Okay.
Connor Young,
Okay.
And then Connor Taharian, C-O-N-N-E-R.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to get like a C-O-N-A-R.
Nope. Bringing here on the possible odd man rush, a shot taken just wide from Diego Rebayar. Good job by Rittenhouse to set that up. And then to get to be a part of that play. Almost thought we were going to have another shorthanded goal, but for the other team.
Wouldn't that be something?
Puck played down low, waiting on the goal line. Pushed back up top. Top of the circle's looking for a shot that's blocked off into the corner. Pyers fakes the shot, hands off, and it's kicked away. 43 seconds left to go on the Bellarmine kill. Into the slot. Heller looks for a shot, and that just came off the edge of the toe of the pads of Young. Puck ricochets off a stick, is blockered down. Pushed up top, and another save made by Young through traffic. But Olu just has that puck on a string. Heller working out of the corner. Sends it down low. Centers, but...
Here. In the early going.
Puck pushed down deep. Orange Lutheran taking down the Bellarmine player and almost sitting on him. Not giving up there on the forecheck, but Bellarmine protecting the puck relatively well. Now the Bells get out of the zone. As Rebiar has it knocked off his stick. Comes back for Sweeney. And Sweeney will chip the puck in on the backhand. Puck held in by the Bells. Centering pass, point blank chance, and a huge save made by Taharian. Now Washiashi with a shot. Down low on the pads. Knocked away from Young. 3:39 left to play here in the first. Sarvac pushes that up for Mills. Mills with some speed. Shot into the glove of Young as he flashes the leather. Zach Pyers in there to take the draw. But the Bells are able to win it instead, deep in their defensive zone. And we're going to whistle after a pile-up out of the corner.
We're going to get a hooking penalty here.
And it'll be against Bellarmine, going to the penalty box for the Bells. That is number 88, Nolan Bowers. And he's not too happy. And with that slam of the door, looks like he got a misconduct. Or an unsportsmanlike conduct, I should say. So that is a 2 and a 10. Bellarmine should have to put another player into the penalty box, and I think that's what the referee is motioning to their bench right now.
I think the coach not going to argue the 10-minute.
He got a 2 and a 10. He got the 2, and then the slam gave him a 10. So you've got to have someone go in there so that when the 2 minutes comes to an end, they can pop out. And so serving that 2 will be Will Portman.
I think the coach is arguing that was a soft call. That, player was mad, slammed the door. It's not really an unsportsmanlike from his opinion. What do you think, John?
Well, I don't know. Tough to tell. Is there could have been a verbal component as well.
Right,
we don't know from up here.
Very true.
But the Bells get a nice clear. I can't say Mama Bauer's probably not too happy with that call.
Probably not. You got to be disciplined. You don't want to be taking extra penalties after the whistle. Just, it only hurts your team here.
And Bellarmine with another clear with 1:15 to go here in the first. Olu races up with some speed. They had a pretty clear entry into the zone. Bells force him to the corner. Puck move nicely up top here. Pyers has some trouble and almost had that knocked away from him. But they do recover. Now thrown in front. Shot scores! Olu makes it 3-0 as this time it's Jacob Heller in front. Not just a little iPhone.
No, it's going to get like an iPad mini or something.
Puck lifted up and it's knocked down by a glove. The Bells will gain control. They feed it into the center. That's chopped away. And now here's Nelson coming back, fighting off the stick of Rittenhouse. And Orange Lutheran right on the doorstep with a couple chances. Now it goes up to Vidger and another save made by Young. The other game going on right now is also in high school Division I action. The Junior Sharks 18 AA team up 4-0 on the Poway Mustangs. That is early in the third period. As both those teams were looking for their first win, it won't have any effect on the championship game here tomorrow. .30 seconds elapse into this middle frame. The Bells trying to clear the zone, but they cannot. Puck thrown back in front, giving chase. It is number 15, Zach Pyers. Back behind the net, left off. Pyers up top for Sanchez. Sanchez with a shot. I think that came off the skates of North as they went wide. Centering pass, looking for Pyers. Pyers bats it out of midair. And Young made the save. I don't know what was more impressive out of that.
I think he looked like he was playing baseball out there.
Absolutely. Now here's a 2-on-1 coming back for the Bells. Zorich takes a shot and he hits the crossbar, and then it comes back to Zorich. He knocks it down with his glove, poking away at it back behind the net. Best chance of the game, without a doubt, for Bellarmine. Fortunately, the first one doesn't even count as a shot. Now, here's Orange Lutheran coming back the other way. Heller sends it just wide. Pile up out of the corner. Rittenhouse able to dig that out for a mere moment before Furry got a piece. Fed back for Furry. Dropped off back behind the net. And the puck movement here of Orange Lutheran just on another level at the moment. But a slash to Heller knocks the stick out of the Bellarmine hand. And Orange Lutheran will go to the box.
This is just what Bellarmine needs, a little bit of a kickstart here. Get a good power play here and see if they can get one on the board.
Well, let's see how they look on the power play. Remember, their only other power play opportunity, Orange Lutheran scored on a shorthanded goal. And it wasn't their first shot on goal on that shorthanded opportunity. They were poking away at that 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, Bellarmine definitely did start off a little slow, but it seems like they've gotten their wheels under them as the game has progressed. So we'll see if they can improve on the first one there.
And they certainly did a nice job winning that faceoff. That looked like a pretty clean setup play. McGowan sends it across for a clean entry into the zone. Chipped down, it's lost in the skates of the Bellarmine player. So 4-on-4 as we take this face-off deep in Bellarmine's zone. And Bellarmine's carry is able to come up with that puck. Reverses it for Rittenhouse. And their long pass missed the mark. Will go down, but luckily before icing could be called, player comes out of the box for Orange Lutheran, so it's not going to be an ice.
So I thought they did better on that power play than they did on the first one, but still unable to put one home.
To be fair, kind of a low bar to get things started on that first power play. But they did look like they improved quite a bit. Here's Sanchez. Flip down to the corner now, right back up. Pyers under some pressure. That was nearly stolen. Now Sanchez loads up for a shot. It's tipped in the mid-slot, but it misses the mark. Now here's Heller. Heller works into the slot. Dishes right to the front door where Nelson was there, and he tipped it wide. Another chance at the side by Pyers, but Young did so once before as he had a roughing call at the beginning of this period, just 15 seconds in. Puck will be tied up, but the Lancers come up with it. And now here's Mills racing across center, dumps it down on net, and now he races to that puck, and he cuts in and gets it. Takes a rough ride into the boards. Rittenhouse through a shoulder. And Bellarmine gains control. Breaking into the zone, 3-on-2. Hand off to the side, knocked away from a Bellarmine stick. That was Diego Rebular. Dished off to the side, and a shot ends up wide. Went through the paint, but not on net. Back up top. Top of the circles, and that's blocked. This one will get cleared down. Rittenhouse, long pass, stabbed away by Orange Lutheran. The Bells get control back. Sweeney over for North. And they can't enter on that pass. Sweeney has pressure on him. Hands it off. The Bells will take it out in front of their net. North drops it back for Sweeney, and now up to Rittenhouse, who's able to catch that. 34 seconds left as he enters on the left wing side. Pass into the high slot. Shot! And a save made off of Zorich.
I know I've said things and the opposite has happened as a color commentator as well, but
I think in life it has to be a play-by-play.
Gotcha. I'm only halfway up there.
Yeah. Bell's trying to clear it out. North able to flick it off the boards, but Orange Lutheran sends it right back in. Back behind the play, I think Rebillar got a high stick from Sanchez, but the referee was understandably looking at the puck, not back behind the play. .320 left to go as Bellarmine's trying to get out of their zone. And they will do so. Rebillar hands it off to the far side. Rittenhouse with a shot, and Taharian comes up with a stop. Slides back post to post after he saw that Rittenhouse might be able to get it out of the corner. Plays it down low for Zorich. Zorich under pressure from two Lancers, and the Lancers will come up with it. Heller with the shot, save made, rebound on the doorstep, and Young makes the stop. .61 seconds left in the period. We might not get a chance to tell you how the J. Sarah game goes, but I think it's pretty safe to say obviously it's safe to say the winner of this game would move on. Unless there's a tie, in which case I think J. Sarah would still probably get the tiebreaker over Bellarmine, I would think. But we can't say for sure. Puck knocked down to the corner. Zorich falls down, and Rittenhouse able to come up with that puck. Now it comes loose. Heller feeds it ahead for Pyers. Pyers into the zone. He has Furry with him. Furry tips it wide. Now Furry behind the back pass, and it's tipped on net. But a save made by Young. He definitely didn't know that one was coming. He just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And made a incredible toe save.
Yeah, when that puck went around to the front of the net, I thought that was going in. Great save.
It looked like a slam dunk. Sometimes, Raj, it's better to be lucky than good.
Very
sometimes,
true.
Harry back behind the defense. Couldn't quite catch up to that puck, though. Now the Bells with it. Across, looking for Carey. He was out of position a little bit, able to thread the needle, but then it's knocked down. Now here's Heller coming back the other way. Back in front, tipped wide. And the Bells able to send it ahead. Zorich chips it around the defender. He's got Carey in front. Zorich takes the shot and scores! Use Carey as a distraction there on the other side of the net and ended up picking that low corner as Bellarmine gets up on the board here early in the third period.
See, these were the flames. This was a burst from his jersey.
And that goal officially scored by Sebastian Zorich, the only assist given to Evan Rittenhouse. Although, as I said, I don't know if that goal would go in if Carey wasn't the distraction at the other side of the net. Speaking of attempts towards the net, a shot was saved by Young, and the rebound just laid there, begging to be put in. It was stabbed at, and Young made another great save.
So plenty of hockey left here. 13 minutes and 2 seconds, as you can see on that time to score scoreboard.
Absolutely. You actually can see it right now in multiple places on the scoreboard in the building, and then on the scoreboard at the top of your screen. Bells breaking out of the zone. Zorich up for Rittenhouse. And Rittenhouse is offside by a step. I thought that was close.
I thought that was onside personally, but I'm not on the line.
I think he was just about a step off.
I thought he waited. He hesitated that moment.
He hesitated, but I think his skate came up. And as we found out in a Sharks game not too long ago, you can't just have your foot hovering over the zone. It has to be placed on the ice. Here's a puck that takes a dangerous bounce. Zorich decides to just clear it away. Might end up icing it, but no, icing waved off.
Yeah, good clear, nice and high, like a rainbow.
And it just happened to wiggle on its side so that it slowed down enough. Long pass connects as Rittenhouse. Bad for the Lions. Because, of course, it had to happen to the Lions.
Yeah.
10:45 to go here in the third period. Because obviously not enough bad things have happened to the Lions in their history. Puck cleared out by the Bells here. And Rittenhouse steps up. He got to it first, but the Lancers had the numbers. Misplayed. DeTola almost had a clear lane to the net.
I think Rogers threw that 60 or 70 yards in the air from his own. I think it was 30-yard line, I want to say.
No, long pass misses here. See what I did there?
That was good. That was good.
Wasn't in the air. I think it came off a little bit, but not enough. 10:08 to go here from Sharks Ice at San Jose. Jonathan Wold with Raj Das on the call. It's a 3-1 Orange Lutheran lead. But the Bells are the only goal scorers here in the third period, as Sebastian Zorich had the goal assisted by Rittenhouse. And the Bells enter the zone. They are offside, and that was even a tie would get them in. And the Bells just can't hold the zone. Rittenhouse, backhand shot off the side of the net. Works the cycle. Now
Delayed
thrown
penalty
in
here.
front. Young is off the ice. Bells will get some time with the extra attacker. And that puck is pinned to the boards. That should be blown dead, and now it is, as the referee noticed. And we'll get our interference call going.
Yeah, you see them. They're ready to go. They're at the face-off dot.
Diego Rebillar at the dot. He'll be met by Grady O'Brien as Taharian makes his way into the net. And we're ready to go. There's the face-off. Won by the Lancers, but they can't clear it out. It came off Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse sends it over to the side. Bells trying to creep in. It's thrown through the slot, and the Lancers will gain control and skate it up. Not going to just dump it, as Furry realized he had some time to skate it up, and then he dumped it. Two men forechecking in here for the Lancers. The Bells leave the zone. It'll be chipped in. Takes a hop off the top of the glass, lands on the edge of the shelf. And now Rebillar takes it from behind the net. Turns back. He's got a defender who falls down to the ice. Bells move it back up top. Rittenhouse. Back to the near side. North looking for his options. Goes to Rittenhouse for a shot. Tipped on net. Rebound. Scooped up by Taharian. And this looks like a pretty solid power play from the Bells. They've improved on that man advantage every time they've been out there.
It's only a matter of time until they're going to bury one home here. As you said, every power play has been an improvement.
Sebastian Zorich in for the face-off, but the Lancer is able to win it and clear it down. 1 minute left to go on the penalty to the Lancers. The Bells nearly give that one away. That would have been a breakaway chance, basically. Rittenhouse puts on the brakes. Up top, looking for a big blast was Shrek. He was knocked off balance by Mills, who might have gotten a piece of it with his stick as well. 35 seconds left to kill. Here come the Bells. Zorich has it poked off his stick, and it's flipped back out. North will dump it down. Rebillar gives chase, but the Lancers will clear it up and out after it goes off the glove of North. Flipped on net, and that'll be held by Taharian with 6 seconds. And Sarvak holds that line. Heller with his pocket picked. And the Bells able to get it out, but got to keep control here. Furry tries to cut into the slot. He steals it back, puts a shot on, save made. A clearing attempt did not connect. And Pyers sends it back in. Sweeney hands it off. Good pressure here on the forecheck. Eating up some precious seconds.
Yeah, time is no longer in their favor here. It's only two.
Young taking the puck back behind the net. He leaves it off. A sharp angle back behind the net. Breakbill looking for another goal, but he couldn't quite get it in from that angle. Breakbill with a goal. Totola with a goal. And Heller with a goal.
I thought he had a chance to get that puck out of the zone, but he kind of stopped the puck and brought it back instead of pushing it forward.
We're in the final minute here of the third period. Bells just getting staple gun to their boards. That puck not moving. And time ticking away from the Bells' opportunity. Long stretch pass. Still fighting for it. And Rittenhouse gets control. Rittenhouse spins back away from pressure. He kicks it through the legs of a Lancers player. Now it comes loose almost to Zorich, and it's cleared out towards the empty net. But the puck's going to slow down and not make its way there. 19 seconds, though. The Bells have to hurry. Here's Zorich. He'll hand it off. North off to the side. Back up the boards. The Lancers tying it up. Goes up top. One more shot. And that is blocked. It actually gets stuck in Vidger's pads, I think.